This alley is the perfect place for Comic Book Man and Bo. Lots of indie comics to talk about, and no law enforcement.
Indie comics need love too. Independent Comic Book News, episode 84, Empty Pocket Attitude.
Hey folks, how you doing? Hey. Comic Book Man here.
Hey, Comic Book Man.
And you know what? I love you.
You do.
And you're in Indie News number 84.
I love it.
Indie News 84 is coming to you from this place.
Place of love.
Alternate Reality. Which is located at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood. Alternate Reality, all new comics, especially all my indie comics, and that's all my indie comics, are always 15% off every day for everyone. Because I love you.
It's a place of love.
Place of love. And you know why I love you?
Shut up.
Because I'm the biggest dick in the city of Chicago. You can take that wherever you want. That's a whole other thing we're not going to get into. Anyway, and of course joining me is...
I don't love anybody. Hi, it's Bo.
It's Bo.
I love
and Bo, our first story involves Terminator, RoboCop, and killing humans, which sounds like a perfect way to spend an afternoon, doesn't it?
Whole weekend. Rob Williams, who has a Marvel exclusive. Yes, another one of those guys with an exclusive who's allowed to work in other places.
He's not exclusive.
He wrote this before he signed the exclusive. It doesn't. But then how can you sign it? He'd already turned in the scripts and wrote them. We're gonna need to get he already got the check. But he's doing this limited series, 4-issue limited series, which will show RoboCop waking up after being out cold for quite some time.
Yes.
And find himself surrounded by Terminators under Skynet's control. Now, here's the deal about RoboCop.
Under Scottish control?
Skynet. You know Skynet? You know the people? You know, what's so interesting about RoboCop?
They're all drunk.
RoboCop. What?
RoboCop,
I'm sorry, you were talking?
RoboCop
yes.
is what?
He's a cyborg.
Half machine.
And so, who would he be listening to?
Pewter. He's Deathlock.
It's always going to be his human
He's Pewter.
side.
He's going to listen to Deathlock.
Yeah, so
I don't know. Who do you listen to?
Well,
the robot side or the human side?
And that'll be the conflict in the series.
Oh,
Yes,
there you go. There you go.
It'll always
There you
be
go. Am I human or am I a robot? Am I chocolate or am I peanut butter?
So wouldn't that sort of mean that he would rip his own human parts off if he was going to follow Skynet?
Oh, that'll be great. That'll be great. Of course, Terminators, they have fleshy outer skins, which are very disposable whenever they need to have them ripped off. So.
Yeah, but there's nothing.
And do cute stuff like taking X-Actos and cutting their eyeballs.
Yeah, but there's nothing but bone under Alex Murphy's body.
Well, and metal.
There's
and
brain matter.
Stuff,
He's still got a brain.
Anyway, over at IDW, just
There's
the exact
some busy
opposite of
little
robots and stuff. Turtles! Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are rocketing your way, folks, from IDW.
They got 3 months of new releases coming out. In August, you'll have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from Kevin Eastman. Yes, he's drawing it and written by Tom Waltz, who wrote the Duke Nukem book. Okay. That's in August. In September, you'll get the first issue of an ongoing Ghostbusters series.
Ongoing?
Yes.
Oh, they've got a lot of faith.
Well, you know, he's
that series that's never sold all that well for him in the first place. But we have the license to it, so why let it go?
They're in the Infestation limited series, right?
Yeah, it's sold great.
And in October, you'll have a new ongoing 30 Days of Night series, which will be written by Steve Niles and drawn by Sam Keith.
Another series that has seen better days.
Good artist.
Another series that has seen better days. Well, you know, as long as they can keep that team, as long as they can keep that team.
Okay. Well, what else is Keith?
Sam Keith. Well, yeah, but Sam Keith hasn't worked on a monthly series in how long?
It's why he's got all his muscles ready.
Yeah, he's tanned, rested, and ready,
do it.
And coming your way,
ready
drawing vampires in Nome, Alaska.
Apparently this is going to have a new take on the entire concept.
Stitched. Stitched is coming your way from Garth Ennis, which I assume would mean it's going to be over Dynamite.
No, it's going to be from Avatar. And
Avatar! Oh, that's right. He does work at Avatar, too.
Actually, Stitched is based on a film that Garth Ennis wrote and directed. It's going to be out in theaters, or at least on video, relatively soon.
Really?
And it'll be spinning off to a continuing comic series, which will be written by Ennis and Mike Wolfer, starting in November.
Now, this series is based where?
The series is based in Afghanistan.
Now, why would it be based in Afghanistan?
Because it involves dead things. 3 survivors from a crashed plane who find themselves in the middle of the desert being hunted down by evil, terrible, awful thing.
Taliban?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe zombie Taliban.
Zombie Taliban. Good. Zombie Taliban. There you go. Our last story involves...
No, you're forgetting.
No, Switched.
Frank Miller. You didn't do the Frank Miller story. You skipped over.
What are they? Oh, I did. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I did. Frank Miller's Holy Terror. We've talked about it before. Once upon a time, it was going to be at DC, and then DC looked at it and said, I don't think so.
Yeah,
But as DC has said to other people, like Garth Ennis with Boys, here, why don't you take this and go somewhere with it and do whatever you want with it? But I did it for you. That's okay. Take it and go. Take it and go.
Yeah, I mean, basically,
okay.
It was going to be called Holy Terror Batman. It was going to have Batman hunting down Osama bin Laden.
Yes.
And DC
take this and go.
Yeah, DC took. They looked at it and they went, "This is a little too mature for us." And so Frank said, "Okay, I'll just turn it into Holy Terror, and instead of this guy being Batman, he'll be a character called the Fixer." And he's been working on it. It's apparently done.
He's been fixing it.
He's been fixing it and taking all the Batman references out of it and changing the costume.
Yeah.
And so the book finally will be seen in September from, of all places, Legendary Comics, which is a new graphic novel company which is run by former Batman editor Bob Schreck, who left DC.
You love Bob Schreck.
No, you're talking about somebody else. Bob Schreck's cool.
Bob Wayne, I'm thinking about.
Bob Wayne, who left DC because All-Star Batman and the goddamn Batman thing.
Goddamn Batman.
Schreck let that go, and the people at DC went, you can't do that. So, but this hardcover is going to cost you $29.99. And sign me up! I want one of these suckers.
That hardcover, if you go to the store's website right now, before July 27th, you can get that hardcover for, I'm not sure, I'm pulling this out of my butt, but it's at least 40% off. May 35 to 40% off. Go to the advanced ordering section of the store's website, look it up, and you can pre-order it for that much. So if you like Holy Terror, this month is the time to order it.
There are pages floating around. The pages look damn good.
Yeah. Now our final story is... This makes me tired talking about this. Valiant Entertainment is coming back your way one more time.
Little Jimmy Shooter?
No, Little Jimmy Shooter's not involved.
By former Wizard editor...
Fred Pierce, who actually worked with Valiant way back then before Acclaim bought the company. Yes. And executive editor will be Warren Simons, who worked for Marvel for a long time. Now, Simons promised one thing.
Valiant makes me so tired talking.
That the books will never be late because they're going to take penalties for that book. And that fans will be surprised about the new take on, of all characters, the Eternal Warrior. Now, when asked, is Christopher Priest going to be doing Quantum and Woody, he said, I can't tell you. Which sort of means, yes, he's going to be doing it. There'll be these books will be popping up in 2012, but I'm assuming, I don't know if they got a booth in San Diego, but I'm assuming, but maybe at the New York Comic Con, I think a couple months after that point, they'll announce whatever these first 4 or 5 new books are, and who's working on them.
Quantum and Woody was red hot for a hot second.
Mark Bright,
back in the mid '90s,
Mark Bright's
and
not
it
working,
came and it went.
Priest. Both of them, Priest is off doing whatever the hell Priest is doing, and Mark Bright's off doing advertising work, and the two of them are around.
God bless you trying to catch that lightning in a bottle again, because you couldn't hold it the first time.
Does that stuff fall off because they can't get the second issue out? There's no continuity?
No, Quantum and Woody, actually, most of the Valiant stuff did ship on time, and Quantum and Woody did because Priest was a pretty quick writer, and so was Bright.
So what made it lose momentum?
The company got killed.
Well, the company got killed, yeah. The company got
killed.
Not too much Quantum and Woody, for those of you who don't remember, was a jokey title about Quantum,
a superhero,
who was a superhero, and Woody, who was sort of not a superhero.
He was a slacker.
He was sort of a slacker. And they had a pet goat who wore a mask and it had a cape, and all it did was eat cans, and that's like all it did was eat cans. And that was the joke. It didn't like do anything super. It looked like Crypto in a mask, except it was a goat and it didn't do anything but eat cans.
It was the lamest
super pet
ever.
And that was the point. Well, that was the point, to make it the lamest super pet ever. And you know what? They succeeded beyond their wildest dreams, and nobody cared.
So it doesn't sound like a very long-term concept.
I don't know. Maybe they have some ideas for it, but I would.
Well, actually, you said when the book did exist, the book was pretty entertaining.
You know, when I say it was a jokey book, I mean it sort of was. It sort of was. I mean, it was funny. It was funny.
Yeah, I mean there were jokes.
It was funny in an ambush bug, JLI sort of way.
Yeah, and then at some points it would sort of drift into seriousness, but for the most part it was a jokey book. By the way, you know, ambush bug?
Yes.
Not part of the new 52. No, it's not part of it.
Well, I can look.
Doesn't exist.
That would be DC news, though. Yeah, this is Indie news, and you know what? We're done with Indie news. We have no more Indie news, but you can go to the store's website and check out all the Indie news that this man sends me that I post up. And where's the store's website at? Take it.
Sarah knows all this stuff.
Oh, she does.
And to get to this website, all you have to do is type in www.maraltonatreality.com.
So go to the store's website, check out all of the news that he sends me that I post up, and until next time, this is Comic Book Man.
And this is Bo.
Saying bye.
People shooting off fireworks.
The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.